What's up, YouTube? It's Credit Guy Frank here coming to you today with yet again another video. Okay, now in this video, I'm going to kind of build off of my last video with basically trying to show you a few ways of, number one, how you can fund yourself, and number two, how you can fund yourself. Okay, now there's multiple ways to do things, guys. That's why I always tell you, anybody who's hitting me up, it depends on exactly what you want to do. Okay, I don't really have a one size fit all. Now there is a base, but depending on what you want to do is going to depend on the route that you need to take. Okay, now this is going to be a bureau hack that I'm going to show you guys to where you can do. Okay, now Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Okay, I know you all see sometimes that your credit score is different, right? One say 732, one say 740, one say 744, right? How are they different? And the reason being is because, number one, all the information that is on your credit report, usually it isn't accurate, okay? So being that the information that is on your credit report, usually it isn't accurate in one way or another. Not saying that it's not yours. I'm just saying it may not be accurate, okay? Which different scores is a clear indication of inaccuracies. All right, that's number one. Now, number two, you can literally tell from Experian to TransUnion to Equifax what companies report to who. Okay, all companies don't report to all three bureaus. They don't. Most companies report to two or literally either one. Okay, so looking at a fluctuated score, it could be identity theft, it could be some just miscellaneous information in there that's not accurate. But also, some of these companies, they only report to specific categories. For instance, Equifax, all right, is East Coast, okay? Central is Experian, and TransUnion is the West Coast, okay? So when you have companies that are in California, they're usually on TransUnion, okay? Now, this isn't one size fit all, but I'm telling you that it's geographically made this way. That's just how they do it, okay? Now, if they report to all bureaus, perfect. That's fine. That's what we want, right? Now, with knowing that information, you can literally make money from each and every credit bureau. Because think about it. If I have a 780 on Equifax, I have a 740 on Experian with a 762 on TransUnion. Guess what? I'm at a 780 on my Equifax. So I can take time to build up the other two, and I can still get a easy, large lump sum of money. 20K, 50K, 75, 100K. It just depends on where you are in your process. But I can easily, or you can easily get funded under some place who gives money or pulls from Equifax only. Does that make sense? So looking at your scores, attacking the bureau, right? Attacking the bureau that has the highest score to get you funds, and then separately attacking the next bureau, okay? Because what that will do is, let's say I go to three different places. One place reports to Equifax, one place reports to Experian, one place reports to TransUnion, right? If all of them only report to that one, if I go and get 30,000 from each one of them, it's 90,000 under one inquiry for each category, okay? Under one inquiry for each category. So I wanted to drop that bar for you guys because that's extremely, extremely valuable. And like I said, there's multiple ways to get funding and things like that. That's not the way that I usually do, because usually me and my clients, our scores are pretty high to where we can get funded from, anywhere, honestly. So, but this is for, if you in particular have different scores, or you in particular, it doesn't even have to be a 780. Let's say one is at a 690 and then the others is at below 670, right? Then you can go after that 690. You can make money with that. All right. Now, another thing that I want to talk to you guys about, and this is as far as acquiring a property, right? So I kind of already talked a little bit about, how you can make money from one bureau. Also, I want to show you guys how you can literally buy a property. And I might make a separate video for this because it probably deserves its own video, but who cares, right? I'm here to give y'all value. You feel me? So if you like videos like this, of course, you already know what I want you to do. I want you to comment below, man. Leave them comments, drop them comments. If you want more content like this, if you like this content, you got content that you think that, you know, you be like, yo, you should do a video on this, right? Y'all know I'm gonna do it. Might not be today, might not be tomorrow, but you know I'm gonna do it. All right. So, let's say you get go online, right? Find cards. And this is what I do. Okay. I'm going to show you after we partner, but I'm going to teach you here, because if I show you everything while I'm teaching you, what is going to give you the desire to do it? Like, I know y'all, look, listen, our brain just absorbs things. So if you're looking at something and I'm going through the process and doing it, to you, it feels like you're doing it. Your brain doesn't know the difference, okay? So these things that you don't know, or these things that you know, make sure you're looking up this information so that you can know the steps to take if you want to do it yourself, right? If you don't know what a HELOC is, figure it out. If you don't know what a 0% transfer credit card is, figure it out, all right? Now, I'm going to give you the knowledge, but you're going to have to help me because I don't know where everybody is in the process. So you definitely have to help me help you, okay? So with the 0% transfer credit cards, right? When you're attacking a bureau, if you know where to go to get a 0% APR transfer card, which means, I'm going to just tell you guys, right? Which means that you can take money from a credit card and transfer it right to your debit card. Literally 0% transfer, okay? There are no fees attached to it. That is the point of this card, okay? So if I wanted to buy a piece of real estate, okay, I know I need 3% down, 10% down, whatever. Let's just say 10%, okay? $100,000 property. I got a $20,000 credit card, okay? Of course, you want to make sure that you have 2 years of work history, right? You want to make sure that you can show income taxes and things like that. But you also want to make sure that you have the funds available that they can trace, that they can literally see, okay, this came from that. You know what I mean? You do not want any funds that isn't accounted for. Okay, so if you transfer it from your credit card, those funds are accounted for because they know exactly where they came from. Okay, so it's easy for you to do this. It's very easy for you to do this, but you have to use credit. It's your biggest, most valuable asset, guys. I don't care how much money you have. It doesn't matter. Money can't buy you anything but food. When it comes to acquiring cars, different assets, all right? I gotta separate cars from assets unless you know how to turn it into an asset. But unless it's an asset, like, it's not even important. You know what I'm saying? So with the 0% transfer card, you can literally take credit and boom, it's in your debit card. Another way to turn credit into cash, right? It's like the third way I showed y'all, right? So take that. Now you have proof of income from wherever you work. So it really doesn't matter, right? Because your job and where you working doesn't matter on when you have to show for this, right? Who cares? So your job, proof of income, taxes, usually you don't need it, but if you do, cool, right? And then literally having that deposit. That's it. And boom, you good. And you already know that you can run a play to do this with Experian, do this with Equifax, do this with TransUnion. But please, guys, please make sure that you do your due diligence. Make sure that you know where these companies are pulling. Make sure when you get credit cards, you know what the perks are. Why did I get this credit card? Don't just get an American Express Blue Cash Reward card and don't know why you got it. All right? So it's Credit Guy Frank here coming to you today with yet again another video, man. Drop them comments down below. If you need anything, you already know my phone number is in the description. All right? It's Credit Guy Frank here. Once again, let's get it.